Hi everybody! So we've been off podcast for over a month now, sorry about that, but we are back with a vengeance, so we're going to be back to doing 4 a week, so Daily Buzz is back with you. Now the reason that we've not been doing it for the past month or so is that we've been in the process of creating some online courses, so stuff about content creation, LinkedIn and lots of other stuff like that. So there's been lots of videos being created and edited, and yes, I may now have square eyes. So what I'm going to do over the next few podcasts is I'm actually going to share some of that content with you. So little bits and pieces of things that you might find useful. So things like how to create a simple audio version of a larger document, how to create mini animations, coming up with creative ideas for videos and things like that, how to improve your LinkedIn profile, etc. I'm also in the process of doing a new course which is about Facebook Power Editor, and that's something that I think we've mentioned before on the podcast. It's been a while since I've done it, so all the subjects have gone out of my head, but I'm also going to be sharing some stuff with you about that. Now I did record a couple of podcasts that actually didn't reach you, so sorry about that. And one of the ones that didn't quite get to you was about landing pages and how important they are. So I just want to talk to you about that a little bit now. I'm also going to share a link to a blog post that was written by a friend of mine, Matt Collins, and he wrote it for the Just Giving blog. And that was talking about the importance of landing pages for campaigns, and it's really, really handy. What I would say is there's a tool I use to create bespoke landing pages, and it's called leadpages.com. Again, I'll share the link in the description, but that's really, really helpful if you want to create a template that just focuses people on the action you want them to take next. Now, this actually came up with a delegate recently because they were running a campaign, they were paying for adverts on LinkedIn and not seeing any conversion. And they were really disappointed and surprised about that. And I have to admit that when I went and looked at it, I wasn't surprised. Excuse me. And the reason I wasn't surprised is because that landing page they'd created, very easily done, but also an easy mistake to fix, is that when I landed on that page, lots of information about the event that this company wanted me to sign up for, but there wasn't a link to sign up. Now, I know that sounds like you're thinking, oh, who would do that? Lots of people do that. Lots of people make simple mistakes like that. So I really want to encourage you to think about user journey. User journey is so important, and it's something that we kind of take for granted. We don't do enough testing with user journeys. So if you're about to run an ad campaign, please, please, please pretend you are a potential customer. Pretend that you are seeing that advert. What would you do? Would you click on this? What happens next? What do you see in front of you? What is that landing page telling you to do? And as an advertiser, you want to test what works best for you. You know, and there's lots of information out there, resources that can help you do this, but it's usually very simple mistakes that trip you up. And unfortunately, if you're spending money on that campaign, and especially if you're doing a cost per click campaign, then you're paying every time someone clicks on your ad. Great. Well, lots of people have clicked on the ad, but that landing page didn't take people to the next step, didn't collect their information, didn't help them to do what they wanted to do because they've clicked on the link. So you really, really need to test this stuff out. Landing pages are really, really useful to play around with. So use a tool like Lead Pages or use WordPress. Create a little website for free and just create a little landing page. You can use tools like ShortStack or PageModo to create those. And again, I'll share links in the description below. But I think landing pages are something that people really don't think enough about. And even when we're thinking about where you're driving people to in your website, so even if you're not doing a bespoke landing page, you're just sharing a link to your website, are you just sharing the homepage? Are you just directing them to one area that you want them to go to? Or are you really making that connection between who you're targeting and what they want when they arrive on your website and just putting them in exactly the right place for them? So what I'd recommend you do is go onto your Google Analytics, go into the tab that says Acquisition, Social, and Network Referrals. And once you're in that report, click on the little button above your list that says Secondary Dimension and type in landing page and add that in. And there you can see the difference in behavior when people come from social media to different parts of your site. So you can start to get a feel for, right, my Facebook traffic they really like this kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to share on Facebook. My Twitter traffic, they respond well to this stuff. My LinkedIn traffic, they respond well to this. And start to really analyse the behaviour of your website visitors so that even if you're not creating a bespoke landing page, you are really thinking carefully about where you're sending people to. Because, think about yourself. When you Google something and you're very specific and you click on the link and it hasn't taken you exactly to that part of the website where that information is, bounce. I am right back off onto the original Google results, and I'm doing it again. I'm going to a different website. So make sure that you can really make the most of any click, any traffic that comes to your website, whether that is for driving sales or driving conversions of people signing up to sign a petition, or to disseminate some information, to share a video, to read a document. It will make a difference where you point people towards. So landing pages are really important. I'm going to share that link to Matt's article because I think it's really, really good. There's also really exciting stuff happening on the Just Giving blog at the moment, even if you're not working in charities, if you're not necessarily in the not-for-profits, although there's lots of information there especially for you, but lots of really good guidance and valuable information on there. So yes, podcast is back. Back to daily. We'll be doing 4 a week from now on, and some of those will be brand new every day, and some of those will just be a little intro from me, and I'll be sharing some of the things we've created over the past month for all the different courses. So like before, please comment below, tweet me at Jennifer D. Begg, email me, jennifer@team2bees.com, and ask me any questions, tell me anything you'd like to do on more podcasts on, and also if you've got anything that you want to shout out about yourself, I'm happy to talk about it and to share that with the rest of the community. Okay, bye for now.